Hello.
Hello. Welcome. Hello, yay, Thursday, Helen and Jaxon show. For those of you joining us for the first time, I'm Jane.
I'm Natasha.
This is Helen.
And that's Jaxon.
We're talking Pavo textiles, baby wearing, woven wraps.
Oh, someone's first show. Welcome.
Yay, welcome. Woo. All right, we have a jam-packed show today, don't we? So we've got two segments, 4 wraps to talk about. First segment in our version of Hype My Wrap, we're going to be talking about
our longest standing wrap.
the ones, and this means a lot because we're both fairly churn heavy.
Yeah, we're a
Some
little
of
churny.
us slightly more churny than others, but
Doesn't count if you churn it and then you keep buying it back, though.
oh, well, in that case, I never churn. If boomerangs don't count, then, you know. Yeah, I mean, so for a wrap to last in our stash
It's gotta be special.
a significant amount of time, it has to be special. So I am going to be talking about Penumbra Shadow.
Yes.
And how long is your, you're going to be talking about Gotham fireworks, right?
Yes, I am.
How long have you had fireworks?
Since release.
When was that? It was before I was in TPS.
Really? You think so?
I don't remember it being released. It had to be before.
I want to say Jaxon had to be around 9 or 10 months, and he's like almost 2.5 now.
I can't math. I don't know what that means to me. I started in TPS fall of like 2015 when Helen was born, so it had to be like right before that.
Oh yeah,
Summer
right before
maybe?
that. Yeah.
Summer 2015?
It was the summer. 2 summers ago, yep.
Yeah. So summer 2015 then.
Yeah.
So right before I came around. And I have had Penumbra Shadow. We just had our 1-year anniversary with Penumbra.
Congratulations.
I know, thank you. We've had, somebody said June 2014. Sounds good.
Yes.
I believe it. I've had Penumbra since I've been churning from the beginning. I had several Pavos before Penumbra, but Penumbra just celebrated its 1-year anniversary with us in like mid-January, I think. And
Did you buy this new or?
no. I bought it used, and I bought it on a whim, as I do most things.
How you operate?
For an amazing price from an amazing person in TPS, and I'm just gonna go out there and say it. My specific Penumbra Shadow is legendary.
It's been around.
It is like it converts. It's better at converting Pavo tees to Penumbra.
I did buy one after I borrowed yours.
Not just you, Natasha. Like, I should keep a list. Everyone I have sent Penumbra Shadow to travel has either ended up looking for one or purchasing one. Every single person.
It has a good track record.
It has an amazing track record, an infallible track record, if you will, and I will go out and say that I firmly believe that it's the most broken in piece of fabric in existence.
It's pretty good. So tell us about it. What are the wrapping qualities?
Okay, so when we say the word flannelly, this is what I think of. Like, this is to me a flannelly wrap. It's super, super soft. This is like perfect entry-level guild, I think. This was my first guild, and it's the first wrap, not even just Pavo, but the first wrap I wrapped with that I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is the best thing. It was like the first thing that really clicked for me. So it's incredibly easy to wrap with. I learned back wrapping with Penumbra. Was my first successful double hammock. I think it's like incredibly easy to start learning to wrap with because it's not, I mean, it has enough texture to hold in place because it is on the drier side, but it's not so grippy. It's very easy to tighten. So I wouldn't necessarily call it like glidey or grippy. It's just kind of right in the middle.
Yeah.
Very blankety, very flannelly, super, super soft and cuddly, and just like effortless.
Yes.
When you talk about wraps that wrap themselves, like
This
Penumbra is effortless. It's what I grab when I'm just like exhausted, tired, have no energy. It's such a comfort wrap for us. Like,
And this is a good black warp.
such a good black warp. It's perfect. Like, it will take anything. Like, it's not pull prone at all. And I mean, perfect. Helen is decorating the floor with snack. Perfect beater. Great for everything. This is a 5. it's a Pavo 5, so it runs like a little bit longish for a 5.
Okay.
And, you know, it used to be, back in the day, 5 was our base. Those days are gone. Hello 7s. But it's still like, I'm so attached to this specific Penumbra, Helen, that it just can't, it's very special to us. And it's just wonderfully neutral and perfect, but also really fun. It's, in my stash, it's Sketchy's best friend. I feel like they're like...
They do like to hang out.
Really like to hang out, yeah. Love it. Perfect in every carry.
Moving on to my longest one, Gotham Fireworks. I got this at release, and it has been with us ever since because I love the color. It's an orange, but not an orangey orange, if that makes any sense at all.
It's kind of reminds me of like creamsicle.
It is. It's creamsicle-y.
Yeah.
And this is a size 4. Gotham is the best ruck wrap that you will ever meet in your whole entire life. It is dry. I love a good dry, grippy wrap for when I'm working. So that's why it fits the bill. And hi, Christian. And it has a little bit of stretch to it. You see that? And glide, but the little dots give it that amazing texture that we love, love, love in Gotham. So, there you have it. This is my longest standing wrap. It's been with us since the beginning. Jaxon loves it. And we're going to keep it. Dare I say, perma.
So, Natasha, did you, to compare that to other Gothams, like original White Warp unmercerized and then the newer Toy Store ones? Did you talk about that while I was
No, I didn't. So I feel like that it wraps similarly to most of the other White Warps, you know, not like some of the big heavy hitters like I think Steel or Onyx are kind of like thicker version of Gotham.
And they're like drier and grippier, right? Because they're unmercerized. So like Steel, Onyx, and Clay.
Yeah.
So it wraps more like
pretty
VS.
close to not Violet Sky has like more stretch to it than the other one.
Oh really?
It wraps close to Parakeet. I had right before, well, I had the same time that I got this one, but I actually had Parakeet first before this one came.
It's thinner than, and feels like a slightly less texture than certainly like my Steel was.
Yeah, Steel is a heavy hitter for Gotham. So closer to like a Parakeet, Turaco, however you say it. In that vein. And then the Toy Store ones had a little bit more, they were less dry.
Yeah, they didn't feel quite as dry.
So, if you love a good dry wrap and you like to ruck, Gotham's your girl.
Yeah.
All right.
We love a good Gotham.
Are we moving on?
So, let's move on. So, things that we're loving on this week, we have 2 of the newest wraps in our stash that we are in current honeymoon phase with. So,
Stuff is getting thrown.
there's a lot of trajectory going on back here. So this is Filigree, recent release by Pavo, Filigree, and this is a size 4. We are in a major honeymoon stage with this. You know, I had to like talk to Natasha before this because I was like, I don't know, I want to fucking like lace it up. But when people talk about unique wrapping qualities, I just feel like, well, I have to go for it because I have to try it.
Yes.
I'm in love. I'm in love. It's like, it's so incredibly spongy and cushy, but not like, but it's not thick. It's incredibly easy to wrap with.
Yeah.
It's super airy, I would say.
It has good grip.
And it has really good grip. Like, I was worried about it when I was first hearing wrapping qualities. This is a 4, and grip to me in a 4 is key because my life is about slip knots in a 4. And this locks in place. Wonderful grip, but also like comparable and balanced glide So it's really easy to wrap with, and it's, I really do think it would rock any size, but we are loving our fort. This is a double hammock Rebozo with uneven, oh yes it is.
They switch cups.
Uneven tails and wonky knot. But it's just,
Excuse me.
it's fabulous. It's really, really comfy on shoulders, and so loving it in a ruck. Like, we are really, really loving it in a ruck. And this changed the game for me for kangaroo.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden I was like, I
We've
kangaroo
been loving
now.
kangaroo.
I kangaroo now. It's great, and just absolutely, the weave is just stunning, really stunning.
And this is another one that you can like see the light through.
Yeah, absolutely.
So airy, nice
it's
and airy.
Really airy, really great. It'll be great for spring, summer.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Loving it.
All right. So I went to Florida over the weekend and got to hang out with the lovely, lovely people there.
You've been
Enjoy.
sad ever since you've been
I
sad.
have been. Like, the sunshine ruined me. I came back to Delaware. It's
So
been
grumpy.
gray. I'm a grumpy person now. So, anyway, but I did bring back a little bit of light with
You
me.
brought back some summertime fun
Yes.
with you.
Woo. Intersection Seaglass.
Looks so good on you.
Look at that.
Gorgeous.
This is another one. It's relatively thin for Pavo. I'll put that little asterisk on there.
Something like that. I'm just gonna rub it back. Hi,
Yeah.
Jaxon.
And it is, so this is one that has like a micro texture to it, but not, it's not overly textured. So you kind of have to work to get your passes where they're going and kind of work on your tightening. Otherwise you might get a little bit of sagging. But
Because it's got really nice stretch and glide.
it does have good stretch, good glide, so that means you gotta tighten your passes up.
It looks super moldable too. Like,
It is.
Yeah.
Like, look at that.
Yeah. Gorgeous. All the spam and TPS, it's like that. It just looks like it's suction. It's very
I mean, look at this. Look how that's just like flopping
actual
already.
ace bandagey. Yeah. So pretty. The weave is gorgeous. And I love that it's 2 wraps in one.
It is. You can decide whether you're in a green mood or if you're in a blue mood. It's lovely. So
pretty.
this is a 5 because we've decided 4 is our new 5. 5 is our new 4. I think I mean it that way. And so we need to do fancy stuff. So we went up to a 5.
In hand, just by comparing them in hand, can you compare? Because I know there's been like a lot of questions about comparing the Florida wraps to one another. So comparing this just kind of by feel in hand to scaling and
Yeah, so we'll talk about that in a second.
convergence.
Someone asked if I felt like if you like apogee, would you like intersection?
Good question.
So Jane, I'm going to defer to you. How does this feel?
So yeah, I haven't wrapped with intersections for full disclosure. It feels a little less, it's a little flatter and a little less spongy than I would say apogee is. Like I think it will be equally great for, I think of apogee as being a really nice summer wrap because it's airy. But it has that really nice soapy quality of apogee. And I would say, especially my memory of granite, I had granite really early on, it wasn't broken in yet, and it was a little more, for me it was different than port. My port was super broken in. I think that from what I've read
Port
it is
was more spongy than this is.
yeah, and for me, in comparison to the two, port was definitely like softer, spongier. Now, granted, this is relatively new, but I still think that there's enough, there are enough similarities that you could say, if you like one, you would like the other. Because I think both like both soapy, moldable, glidey wraps.
Although I feel like if you're an apogee port fan, you want a scaling.
Tell us why.
Okay, so I'm going to say, before I do that, convergence and intersection wrap similarly.
Okay.
Their qualities are
So
very
for people
close.
that are confused about names, this is intersection. Convergence is intersection Seaglass. Convergence is the one that is pink and green. Is that
Yes.
fuchsia and trinity?
Yes, I believe that is the colors.
And so that is Convergence, Snapdragon. And so, okay, so those wrap similarly.
Yes,
those are comfortable.
Those two are comfortable. Okay. And then Scalene is
which is the one that kind of looks like that, like, wood grain.
Yes,
really gorgeous lines. Yeah.
Yeah, that one has more cush. So if you are looking for cush, that is where you want to be.
So, so that is like also, would you say that that's also like pretty kind of like got that kind of soapy feel to it? Like
it does, yes.
But soapy. I mean, but cushy. My
cushy.
words aren't working today. Cushy. Oh, that's a nice scarf. Yeah. Bonus scarf. And so I did read a comparison, and we were just mentioning this. I was grilling Natasha, like, okay, so what else does it wrap like? Because that's, you know, like I have to have some comparison. And I did actually, now that you said this, I remember reading somebody else call it kind of like filigree light in TPS. And you would tend to agree with that, like as far as like the cushiness?
Yes, as far as cushiness.
Similar kind of cush.
Yes.
So it's got that kind of sponginess that we were talking about in Apogee. Has that kind of sponge. Filigree has that sponge, and also something to like look for in that scaling as well. Awesome. So everything else in Florida was fun, right? So the pictures were amazing. It looked fabulous.
We were outside by the beach. I mean, what more could you ask for?
And coming right up,
Asheville.
I'm so jealous. We're getting our first sneak peeks. We've been in art class all morning, so I've just quickly seen them, but we're seeing sneak peeks of the Asheville wraps.
So the one that Allie showcased for us on TPS, we were insanely excited about.
Now you know, like this is
Jane.
This is my world.
They
like
put
hi,
Jane into a wrap.
Hi, stripes, blue on one side, black on the other.
It's Jane.
It's, I mean, perfect.
Yeah,
it's everything I need.
Right? It is.
I do want to scream. I'm plotting stash moves. It's like things need to happen. That wrap looks amazing. I can't wait to hear everything about it. Looks so good. And I'm then speculate what else is going to be there.
Yeah, so we're going to keep grilling Allie to get all of the details.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome.
Oh, I'm winning at parenting. Jaxon is eating the snack that Helen dropped on the floor.
Yeah, it's floor food. It's it builds immune system.
Oh no, he's just holding it. He's eating his cookie. That's better.
Solid.
But I am also feeding him cookies.
Hey, whatever works. All right, any questions or thoughts? Good life, I tell you, man. Nothing? All right. We were efficient today.
I know, we got it done.
Yeah, we did. Stayed on course.
All right.
All right, thanks so much for joining us. We will see you next week.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. We love you too.